Vanessa here at Nestle Baby, and today we're really excited because we have Bugaboo's iconic chameleon stroller here in the newest edition, their C3 Chameleon. I also have the current chameleon here to show you guys some of the differences between the two. So for starters, the C3 is called the C3 because it's the third generation of chameleons. The one on my right is the second generation and the C3 is the third generation. In addition to being the third generation, it also has three different functions. You can use it with the stroller seat, you can use it with the bassinet, or you can use it with the car seat. On top of that, it can work on three different types of terrain: beach, city, woods, and even sand. So now that you know that about it, let's go into some of the differences that have happened between the two. For starters, the original chameleon on my right here has a brake that when you open it, it clicks into each position. You have to open it all the way in order to understand that it's locked. That was a little confusing to some people, so the new version is going to be a one pull click. You just pull it all the way, and when it's fully locked into place, you'll hear the sound and you'll know that your brake is on. The next thing is that the handlebar on the C3 will also lock into position. Hear the different clicks? If you can't hear them, that's okay. Just know that you'll hear it click into the position and you can lock it into the height that you would like it locked into. The current chameleons did not do that. It would just slide up or down and you would lock it in. Some people found that a little confusing. They didn't know if they were able to lock it in. Now you know. In addition to being an upgraded version, it's also a little deeper in the footrest. Right here, you'll see that your child's gonna have a little bit more room where their feet are gonna go into the well right here. They did have some nice room here as well, but it's a tiny bit smaller. Also, if you've had a chameleon in the past, then you know the colors that it was available in. The new chameleon is gonna be available in all black base fabric. Previously, you could only purchase all black base fabric if you purchased an all black special edition stroller. Now you'll be able to purchase it as your base color, in addition to the dark brown, the sand color, or the light gray, which is the current most popular version available on the current C3. So 4 colors on the new one: black, gray, dark brown, and sand. You'll also be able to purchase an all black special edition in the C3, meaning the entire stroller fabric will be black, as well as the frame of the stroller. You can also get a denim, which is actually the same as the C2 over here, denim fabric on a metal chassis, aluminum. And then you'll also be able to purchase a neon one, which is going to be a navy blue chassis, navy blue fabric, and then the wheels are going to be bright orange, like a fluorescent neon orange, which is super cool and different for them. It's the first time Bugaboo has ever done anything like that. Then the current tailored fabric kits that work on the current C2 will actually work as well on the C3. So let's say you already have a chameleon too, and there's a current fabric kit that you have, maybe like a special edition that you really love. If you purchase a C3, you can switch it over and use it on there as well. The good news is that the newest color to Bugaboo, which is petrol blue, is going to be permanent in the Bugaboo line. It's going to be added to the donkey, the bee, and the chameleon. It's available in the fabric kit, it's available in seat liners, as well as foot muffs. You can use that also on your former models of the chameleon. So you'll be able to interchange these fabrics if you want. The current chameleon had the breezy sun canopy, the canvas one, where the fabric was canvas and then the sides had the mesh openings to let airflow through. Bugaboo is now going to do away with that. It will fit if you have an old one on the new model, but they're getting rid of them completely, and now they're just adding in a silver breezy sun canopy. If you've seen the one for the donkey or the one for the Bugaboo bee, it's all silver, it replaces your canopy, and it has the option to come all the way down to the bottom for sun protection as well as airflow. They're going to be creating one of those that's going to work on the C3, and you can purchase that separately. If you have a C2, then you know that it previously came with a mosquito net. It's a great option if you're having a summer baby and you need to protect the baby from mosquitoes or just anything outside at night if you guys are outside. It's also great if you have a child and you don't want anyone to touch them. You know, if you're having an event or christening, baby naming, sip and see, anything like that. You can put the mosquito net over and it can keep dirty hands or inquiring hands from really sticking their hands inside of your bassinet or your stroller. That's no longer going to come as an included piece with the C3. It's $14.95 and you'll be able to purchase it separately. The thing about it is that it will work with your bee, it will work with your donkey, and it will also work with your chameleon. So if you have any of the other strollers, you can use it on any of them as well. Another great feature is that the new basket on the C3 is going to be slightly larger than the original basket. So already substantial in size, you're going to be able to get even more things inside. And just like the current Cameleon, if you fold the stroller and you have items in the basket, those items are not going to fly out. They'll stay contained in the basket and you'll be able to fold it and get it into your car. As you can see, the current Cameleon has shinier plastic pieces. Those pieces are kind of going to be streamlined a little better. It's going to go into a more matte finish. So just create a sleeker overall look for the new Cameleon. Let me turn this around. The current Cameleon, the wheels were not as easy to remove as the new wheels are going to be. You don't really need to remove your wheels regularly. Some people do like to remove them for an even more compact fold. We find that the most common reason to remove the wheels would be if you were traveling and putting the stroller in the transport bag. If you put them in the transport bag, they'll pop off much easier by the white buttons over here and the white buttons on this side, making it really easy to get into your transport bag. Folding it is also very easy. Same as before, you're going to take these clips, you're going to drop them down over the large wheels, and you're going to lift up the entire frame. Whereas it used to lock in, it's no longer going to lock into place. You're going to lay it down, pegs face down, and to open it up, you just lift and give it a swing out. Simple, easy. It also is locked in now. The former model wasn't like that, and I'm going to show you the difference. Closing the former model, you did the same thing, drop it down, and lift. Unlike the new one, it locks into place. You're going to drop it down, lift up on the handlebar, stick your foot in, and give it a little kick. While not difficult in any way, they made it just a little bit easier to do. And see, when this one wasn't locked into place with the seat on it, it would move. It was a good thing because you knew that it wasn't locked in. It no longer does that, just to make it easier for people to understand, or that people used to think their stroller was broken and there's nothing wrong with it, just the way the stroller functions. Now you just put the seat on and you're good to go. Another change that's very important is the bassinet. The former bassinet had something called fillets inside the bassinet. These were these plastic pieces that helps maintain the shape of the bassinet. The problem with the fillets is that we would hear some customers would lose them, or they didn't know what they were, they would take them out. They didn't realize that they kept the shape and the structure of the bassinet. See? It would just collapse if it wasn't for the fillets. They didn't want anyone to deal with losing them anymore, so in the new version, they've actually sewn the fillets in. They're completely sewn in, so they won't come out, you won't lose them or misplace them. And if you need to put make it more compact, or maybe put it in the transport bag, you simply take the fillets like I just did, pull the Velcro, and push it down. Which will enable you to fold it flatter and fit in the transport bag. So if you're traveling with a really small child, it's super easy to take the stroller in either position, whichever way you want. Another new and exciting change for Bugaboo is the fact that they'll be adding a car seat adapter. Formerly, they did not have a Britex car seat adapter, and that'll be debuting now, for the fall, and it'll work with either stroller. So if you have a previous model or you have the new model, you'll be able to buy that and purchase one of those car seats if you'd like to. So now you know the differences between the current Bugaboo Cameleon and the C3 Cameleon, which will be coming out at the beginning of this September. If you have any questions, you can feel free to contact Nestle Baby's customer service. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks.